Hi, Christine Dugan here with realestatecoachingpro.com. I'm going to take a couple minutes to show you the benefits of using the Hootsuite Hootbar. It's a really cool tool and it makes social media posting a breeze. It saves me so much time in my weekly social media management, and that's why I recommend it to my clients and even my friends if they are into social media and they have an audience that they're keeping in touch with. So first we're going to go to Hootsuite.com, and I suggest using Mozilla Foxfire for the Hootbar. I believe Hootsuite will also allow you to use Chrome if you use Chrome on your computer. And for those of you that maybe are lost with what I'm talking about, Mozilla Foxfire and Chrome are just internet web browsers. They're similar to like a Microsoft Explorer. So in order to start using Hootsuite and the Hootbar to start managing your social media, you want to get onto Hootsuite.com. You can either sign up for an account. I believe you're able to have 5 or so accounts for the free version, or you can sign up for the paid version, which allows a couple more benefits. For most users, a free version will be great. I'm going to go ahead and log in. And this is going to be the Hootsuite Dashboard. And it might look a little confusing at first. The way that I have things set up is that I have my Twitter accounts. I've set up ways to retweet certain hashtags. So that's this little pound sign and the word after it. Those are called hashtags. So these are the hashtags I like to follow: quotes, success, peace, fitness. Actually, fitness is not a hashtag. It's just a topic that I'm searching for. You can also set up geographical searches if anybody posts anything about real estate, which is something I follow in my target markets. So you can see each one of these tabs kind of have a purpose, and they kind of go along with the social media profile I have. So at first glance it might look a little confusing, but there is some method to this madness. Getting back to the Hootbar, what we want to do once you're in is that you want to go to Tools, and Extensions and Downloads is what we're looking for. Now that we're at the Hootsuite extensions, what we're going to do is we're going to install the Hootlit link share for Foxfire. So we're going to go ahead and click install there and add to Foxfire. Install now. Now keep in mind, if you have a lot of different extensions and plugins, it may, this extension and plugin, just like with any little technology tool, may tweak or interfere with other extensions you have. So just keep that in mind before you start downloading. I haven't found really any issues with it. However, with my extensions that I have, I've not ran into any problems, but you might have some different extensions. So now that we've went ahead and added it, we're going to go ahead and restart Foxfire so it will show up. Alright, so that's what we were looking for, this cool little tool right here. Let me now start showing you what we can do with this tool. So with the exercises that I suggest my clients to do, I like you to find about 5 main topics that you can share with your audience, and then maybe about 5 additional topics that spark conversation with your social media peeps. And then 5 additional topics as far as what is interesting to your peeps that might not be specifically related to what you do, like for instance your real estate business, but tend to be a good conversation starter, or you get good engagement, kind of the trending topics at the time. So what I'm going to do is show you how I use it with real estate, this little this little tool for Hootsuite. So I have a couple of favorite websites that I use for real estate news. One is Realtor.com. They have a lot of different real estate tips and tricks. So I like to go under the advice section. And for those of you that are using more of an advanced strategy, that you maybe have certain themes that you're posting throughout the week, like for instance, Monday might be, a motivational quote, Tuesdays maybe a real estate tip, Wednesdays sharing some real estate articles, things of that nature. It really comes in handy when you're getting ready to do social media posting to have kind of an outline like that. And if you need additional help with that, feel free to shoot me an email or reach out to me on Facebook, and I can give you my free checklist when it comes to creating a social media strategy that has a consistent theme. But for instance, when we have a theme like that and we come to something like Realtor.com or another website that we like, it's really easy to just find maybe the top tips that we want to provide to our audience, and then that way it's more of a no-brainer. You have more of a system in place and you have a guide to follow every week rather than trying to figure out, well, what am I going to post this week? So for, let's say, Tuesday, I want to give a real estate tip. Let's see, nothing really is standing out to me as a tip. Well, this one looks good. What should you know about buying a fixer-upper? Alright, so I usually browse over the articles, make sure that they're in alignment with the messages that I share with my audience. And this looks great. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, let's get rid of that, is now that we have this, I'm going to click that little button. And what that's going to do is prompt my Hootsuite to be opened. Now, what I get to do is set up which networks I want this to post to. So I'm going to pick my real estate Twitter account and my real estate page, and let's get my real estate Google Plus, and we'll throw LinkedIn in there too. So what should you know about buying a fixer-upper? You could see that immediately the add-on that we have, this extension from Hootsuite, shortened the link and made a title topic for us. So we could go ahead and post that right now if we wanted to. What I like to add on is a hashtag to this. So I might put real estate tips. And then that way we have the topic, we have a hashtag for Twitter, which is common and they're searchable. That's why I like to put hashtags in there. And the link, which the link has the photo. Before you post, make sure you double check Twitter, especially if you're posting to Twitter, because they only allow 140 characters. So we want to make sure that we have a title and any hashtags or any additional information or comments and the website under 140. So this little number down here tells us how many we have left. Same thing with Facebook and LinkedIn. So we have more than enough to spare. Next, we can go ahead and schedule this post. You have the option of doing auto scheduling. That might be an advanced feature to Hootsuite. On the free version, I know that you can go ahead and post out in the future. So for instance, like let's say this was going to be our Tuesday topic because it's a real estate tip. And let's say I know most of my people check their social media at 9 o'clock in the morning. So let's just go ahead and schedule that. So we have those 4 networks up there that we chose, that now we're going to have this post as far as a resource and a real estate tip from us, from our social media sites. Let's find another one to go through. One of the cool things I like doing is going through the celebrity real estate or the unique homes on Realtor.com. It's really fun and I get a lot of engagement on, depending on the type of home, because there's a lot of luxury real estate noted on this, and then also who's the owner of the home. So Real Housewives, there's something. Lamar Odom, Jessica Simpson sells Beverly Hills. And this would be really great if you actually lived in these areas to post this. I'm going to go ahead and just share Jessica Simpson's Beverly Hills listing that she sold. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to post this for Thursday. We're going to go ahead and come up here. And again, let's go ahead and pick our social media links. I have quite a few, as you can see with my account. I have the paid version of Hootsuite, so I have unlimited numbers of accounts that I can use. So yours will probably be a lot easier to pick the accounts that you want to use. So what we're going to do is put, let's put the hashtag luxury homes. And let's put real estate. And again, I double check how many characters I have left for each. And I'm going to post this for Thursday for my updates. Let's go ahead and post this one at 5:30. I like to experiment with times that I post just to get feedback on who's clicking on what. And that way I have an idea of when I should be posting in the future. And Hootsuite will give you reports as far as the engagement that you're getting with your audience. So I'm going to go ahead and schedule that. So as you can see, this tool is just amazing in regards to being able to easily schedule things out. It makes it really simple to post 2 to 3 times a week to your business accounts. Or if you're a little bit more engaged with social media, you can even schedule, 3 to 4 posts per day on Twitter, or maybe 2 to 3 posts on your Facebook page, depending on your engagement level in your fan base. You don't want to really be posting 4 to 5 times a day if you have 10 fans. You might clog up your pipeline or clog up their timelines and their social media feeds, which will probably get you unfollowed and unliked on a lot of them. So just to take a look real quick, if you click on Publisher, I'm back in the Hootsuite account here, and I just want to make sure that I have things scheduled. Remember, we scheduled something for Thursday and Tuesday for our real estate tips, and they are showing up. So this is the way that you can double check and make sure that what you've just scheduled with the Hoot bar over here is registering with your Hootsuite account. So this is when those things will go out. Now, if you wanted to go ahead and check your analytics, there's ways to set up free reports with this. You can set up your Facebook Insights, which is your Facebook page, and you'll be able to get free reports every month. This Owly is a URL shortener, so if you noticed when we were posting, the website domain got very small, and that's using this Owly your website shortener. And so what this will allow us to do if we run this report is that we're able to see who's clicking on what. So that's a good reason to use a URL shortener, especially within Hootsuite, because it tracks everything for you. So again, you get a better idea of who's posting what, maybe things that are getting shared, things that are getting clicked on, and really you can start gauging your fan base and what they're looking for and what they like that you're posting, and then you can turn around and post more of that. Another thing I like is the Twitter profile. This is probably my favorite because this goes over your engagement. It gives you just a quick breakdown of who's following you, how many followers you have, your growth, and again, your Owly most popular links and mentions. So you get to get an idea of what's going on with your account. So I hope that has helped you set up a social media strategy for yourself and for your real estate business. and helped you save time. This is a really effective tool when used on a regular basis to grow your social media audience. If you happen to have any questions or concerns with this, feel free to reach out to me on Facebook on my Facebook business page. That's facebook.com/real estate coaching pro, and post a question there and I'll go ahead and get back to you and answer any questions that you might have regarding this video. Thanks so much and make it a productive day.